Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, has found herself at the center of criticism once again, this time accused of making an insensitive public relations move by announcing a new venture while her estranged father, Thomas Markle, was recovering from a serious medical procedure. The announcement in question involved her latest project, titled Cookie Queens, which focuses on themes of empowerment, entrepreneurship, and nostalgic childhood experiences. To promote it, Meghan shared a heartfelt and rare photograph from her younger years, featuring herself alongside her mother, Doria Ragland. The image was accompanied by a caption that read "Full Circle," evoking a sense of completion and familial warmth. This post, intended to highlight the joyful and positive aspects of the project, has instead sparked backlash from observers who view it as poorly timed given the circumstances surrounding her father's health. Thomas Markle recently underwent a leg amputation and was in the process of recuperating when the announcement was made. Insiders close to the situation have described the timing as tone-deaf, pointing out that Meghan was aware of her father's condition yet proceeded with a high-profile launch that emphasized family bonds, albeit centered on her relationship with her mother rather than her father. Critics argue that the choice to share such a personally uplifting image and message during this period could be perceived as disregarding the emotional impact on Thomas Markle. One source familiar with the family dynamics expressed concern that the post, while celebratory in nature, might have inadvertently deepened the existing rift. The project itself revolves around cookies and storytelling, positioning it as a family-oriented initiative that celebrates women's achievements and personal growth. However, the exclusion of any acknowledgement of her father's struggles has led some to question whether the Duchess fully considered how this would resonate publicly and privately. Further fueling the controversy, another insider revealed that Thomas Markle is currently stable and maintaining a positive outlook as he focuses on rehabilitation and adjusting to his new reality post-surgery. Despite his resilience, the source noted that seeing Meghan promote a project tied to family themes, complete with references to her mother, has been emotionally challenging for him. It reportedly feels like an additional layer of heartache amid an already strained relationship that has been publicly documented over the years. Meghan's approach to her post-royal life has often involved selective storytelling, where she curates narratives that align with her values of empowerment and independence. Cookie Queens appears to fit seamlessly into this strategy, allowing her to blend visibility with meaningful content. The project aims to inspire through tales of entrepreneurship and reflect on formative childhood moments, all while giving Meghan greater control over her public image. Supporters might see this as an empowering step forward, demonstrating her commitment to purposeful endeavors that uplift others. However, detractors, including media analysts, have pointed out an inherent calculated element in many of the Sussex's public moves. Launching a documentary-style project with significant promotional fanfare while a close family member, estranged or not, is dealing with a major health setback inevitably invites scrutiny. One analyst remarked that such decisions often prioritize professional opportunities over personal optics, suggesting a detachment from how actions might be interpreted by those directly affected, like Thomas Markle. This incident adds to the ongoing narrative surrounding Meghan's family relationships, particularly with her paternal side. The public estrangement from Thomas Markle has been a recurring topic, marked by moments of tension and attempts at reconciliation that never fully materialized. The current situation underscores the complexities of navigating fame, family loyalty, and personal branding in the spotlight. While Meghan has built a portfolio of initiatives focused on philanthropy, women's rights, and creative expression, episodes like this highlight the challenges of maintaining privacy amid constant public judgment. Expanding on the project's themes, Cookie Queens seems designed to evoke nostalgia and community, perhaps drawing from Meghan's own experiences baking or spending time in the kitchen as a child. The "Full Circle" caption implies a return to roots, celebrating the influence of maternal figures in shaping one's path. Doria Ragland has been a steadfast presence in Meghan's life, often appearing supportive during public events and transitions. By highlighting this bond, the announcement reinforces positive familial ties, which contrasts sharply with the absence of any mention of her father's ongoing recovery. Public reaction has been mixed, with some defending Meghan's right to pursue her passions without pausing for every family development, especially given the long-standing distance. Others, however, see it as emblematic of a pattern where professional gains take precedence over emotional considerations. The insider's comment about it, tearing out his heart, paints a poignant picture of a father grappling not just with physical recovery but also with feelings of exclusion from his daughter's highlighted joys. In broader terms, this episode reflects the scrutiny faced by high-profile figures in managing personal crises alongside career milestones. For Meghan, who has spoken openly about mental health and the pressures of public life in the past, this criticism might feel unfair or amplified by existing biases. Yet, the timing undeniably opens the door to questions about sensitivity and prioritization. As Thomas continues his recovery, focusing on mobility and adaptation, the hope from some quarters is for eventual healing, both physical and relational. Meanwhile, Meghan presses forward with projects that align with her vision of impactful storytelling. Cookie Queens, with its emphasis on empowerment through everyday acts like baking, could resonate with many audiences seeking inspiration. The irony lies in how a project meant to foster connection has instead spotlighted division. Media commentators continue to dissect the optics, noting that in the age of social media, every post carries weight. The choice of a joyful childhood photo amid adversity elsewhere in the family tree invites interpretation, whether intended or not. One expert opined that while the Sussexes often navigate PR with precision, moments like this reveal the fine line between strategic communication and perceived insensitivity.